Welcome back. In this video, we're going to go over configuring API subscription service plans. In the previous video, we focused on web app plans, and I would like you to go watch that video to get, because that video is going to go over everything you need to know about subscription service plans. Now, for this video, we are going to just touch on the API specific variants or the variations, all right? We're going to focus on our Exchangely subscription service. We already have that created. I'm just going to hop into that service. So to create the plan, of course, you go to the plans tab and you click on the add plan button. So we're going to focus on a few things that are different based on the fact that this is an API service. All right. So I'm just going to switch to the paid plan, to the paid pricing type to basically just reveal all the possible options. All right. So now, again, before we move any further, there is another video for web app subscription service plans. That video is going to cover everything you need to know about everything. Here, we're just going to focus on the API specific options. So we have something here called has free pings. So basically, if you have a plan and you want users to have certain free number of hits, you can basically toggle this on. Now you can basically then, configure the number of, free pings that, the users are going to get before they, begin to pay for their usage. All right. So here we can say it's 500, we can say it's 5,000 pings, right? That just means, how many hits to that API or to the API services connected to this subscription service. Now there's an option here called has ping limit, all right? So this is just basically to say, hey, does this plan limit the usage? If it's true, then you can go ahead and configure some other options. And if it's false, then, well, there are no limits. A user can have 1 billion pings to this API if they're subscribed to this plan. So if we turn this on, there's another, option saying, hey, is this limits a daily limit? So you can think of maybe having a lower tier service that says, maybe the user gets 1,000 pings a day, right? So this is where you can configure that. You can just say, hey, you get 1,000 pings in one day, right? So if there's a ping limit, actually, that is the free one, okay? Let's say if you wanted to say, well, I want this user to get, call it 100 free pings, and then a limit of 1,000 a day, then this is how you would configure it, all right? So now we get to the pricing. So just like, with the web app pricing, it's pretty straightforward. If you want to see all the details, you can basically go to that video and see all the details. But here we have another option. There's, for API specific plans here called overages. So if you have overages, let's say you have, a ping limit of 1,000, right? Let's say it was daily, or let's say it was not daily, right? Regardless. If we wanted to, let's say, allow overages, we can click on allow overages. And if we wanted to, let's say, attach some pricing to overages, right? So we can say, well, it's going to be, call it 0.00010 dollars per extra ping, or, if it's so valuable, it could be $100 per extra ping, right? This is whatever you want it to be. And just like everything, your overages can also be configured in more than one currency, all right? So this is just, a quick dive into the differences between an API configuration for a plan and the web app configuration. The API configuration has, some API specific fields, right, or form fields that can be, configured, to achieve the billing configuration that you want. All right, that's it for this video, and see you in the next one.